deeper than lust, deeper than that. The flow is insane, flying the cap. The yin and the yang, how I adapt. You know I'm flame, y'all niggas cap. They made y'all lame, high surpass it. I'm walking through clean rites of passage. Chanel on my bitch like she a pageant.
You probably never said the accusations you assume is like the heart straight. And if I'm wrong, the truth of myself to say. But if I'm wrong, I hope your love will still be there. This shit be deeper and deeper. And I feel like I know what it's evil, but I so love the God, see love how you beat. I made mistakes, you made mistakes, like what's the difference? My shit was truly a mistake, it was intentional. And I know my intentions are.
We just go on with the feeling. Got the stars in the floor and the ceiling. Young nigga with a million. Young nigga, big billion. Baby girl, how you feeling? All this I did for you and the children. Now they know who the real is. Now they know who the real is. Explosion, we floating, arms open. My head fish let me broken. I open. My heart to you. Explosion, we floating, arms open. My head fish let me broken. I open. My heart to you.
Hey, soon as she like Cassius, world's famous bragging rights. You know I'm seeing through you fingers and you acts right. Ask me now, shine, rack them out, they call it Pakistan. Riding with the ones packing nice. Put your hands to the sky, if you live alive. We're just going for a ride, we're just going.
We just go on with the feeling. Got the stars in the floor and the ceiling. Young nigga with a million. Young nigga, big billion. All this I did for you and the children.
Hey. I gotta pause this. Explosion. That's our theme song, y'all. Eyes open. My head is left me broken. I know when I open my heart to you. Explosion. We floating. Arms open. My head is left me broken. I know when I open my heart to you. Time out is Kelsito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the new age once again. All right. And today, Luke, hold on. Let me switch this a little. Let me switch this up. See, I kind of, I'm Aquarius, so I don't really, and I got a motherfucking Leo North Node, so I don't really care about being presentable. It has shit look and shit like that. But for the most part, I'm gonna make it do what it do. All right. All right. So today we talking about Venus and Gemini, and yes, you heard it first. Love is in the air. So I want to give a shout out to Magzan for joining the Esoteric Huddle and Limitless Existence 511. These are powerful spirits in here, and I appreciate you guys' presence and your natural, just feminine energy. Bringing some powerful energy in this motherfucker and emotions. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the whole spiritual neighborhood, and I know we just gonna get more and more in depth, on our journey. And click up more. So right now it's all about communicating. So we got the moon in Gemini, about 27, 28 degrees almost for the most part. And when we got the moon in Gemini, so we reacting, responding to our own, responding to mutable air, and that's being mutable to our own and other ways of thinking and communicating. And so, we've been communicating, and how that looks is value. Hey, Taurus, we've been communicating our values and what we value, and trying to have something secure so that which we are valuing can be stable in some way, shape, or form. And so, that's what's going on right now. And it's also Friday, so happy Venus Day. So make sure you showing yourself some love and appreciation. And also, we're doing that in the Taurus way, the Gemini way, because that's where Venus just entered not too long ago. So, let's get into it. All right. Let's get into it. All right. All right. So Venus and Taurus will bring love. All right. That's what Venus brings. Okay. That which we call Venus, that chakra, that information, that celestial body of water, okay, that we call Venus, it will bring in love, value, appreciation, and relativeness. Okay, to where Gemini, mutable air, being mutable to our own and other ways of thinking. What's logical, you know what I'm saying? Our ideas, you know what I'm saying? Curiosity and mentality, you know, ruled by Mercury, Gemini is. I just said that like Yoda. Shout out to Star Wars and the Force. You know what I'm saying? I'm young Yoda, you know what I'm saying? I'm baby Yoda all the time and shit. You know, defend the Force you must. Defend the Force you must. All right. So you know, right now it's really for the most part just a time to speak your heart, okay? And make sense out of it, aka make it relatable, so you won't feel unbalanced. All right. So when we got Venus and Gemini, this is love in the air. So yeah, it's gonna be in the air, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be able to travel. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to get that love out if you don't communicate it and shit to the point where once you have enough thoughts and catch some thoughts and shit, you know what I'm saying? You do your water cycle within you, and now you got a cloud where others can see that information and actually pay attention to that cloud and shit like that. And so now that motherfucker can rain when it come into Cancer and shit. So shout out to Archangel Raphael 77 and Abize for joining the esoteric huddle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah. So you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that, you know, the love is in the air, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense, you know, but it's not just a thought. You know what I'm saying? You want to add some value and you want to add some appreciation to that shit. So what can come out of that thin air is a motherfucking cloud. And now that cloud can make, you know what I'm saying, can give others ideas and, you know, give them, influence them and start, you know what I'm saying, making them want to communicate a little bit more. Okay. So try to put your money where your mouth is. And when I say money, aka try to put your love where your mouth is. So you're not just valuing and being satisfied with the thought, and then you look up a year later and those same thoughts that you were valuing are holding you back because it was just something you valued, nothing more or less. Okay. So make sure you add some Venus, like I said, to and put some relativeness on those communications, or some support and some balancing, and try to make sense out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you love something, you know what I'm saying, it's worth the time. You know what I'm saying? It's something to compromise with. It's something to cost. So that's how you want to think about Venus and Gemini. aka you bringing that thought or whatever that you went to out of thin air, and you're communicating. Okay? Or it can just stay in the air and just flighty and floaty. It's up to you. All right? So, because sometimes you don't need to say everything. Sometimes you don't need to go the extra mile. Sometimes you don't need to do that. But for the most part, it's up to your spirit to decipher which opposition, what you need to hop in. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out, he put the flights, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the flights, you know what I'm saying? All the flights, okay? All of the flights. She said you can say it telepathically. That's true. That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true. It's depend on you if you want to motherfucking make this cloud viewable or not. You know what I'm saying? You can say it telepathically, you know, but for the sake of the energies, you know what I'm saying, Venus and Gemini. So, you know, that's actually the yang air. So, you know what I'm saying, you want to externalize it. You know what I'm saying? You want to externalize it because Virgo will be the yin of Mercury, and Gemini will be the yang of Mercury. All right, so we're gonna get into the houses and shit like that. Whatever. I should have got something to drink in this motherfucker. I got something, baby. Shout out to the coconut water. What y'all know about the coconut water? It never miss. Oh, yeah. Give it to me now. All right. So let's get into these houses. So if you got Gemini, I'm so shy to express my emotion like that to my potential partner. Yeah, it's all about percentage level. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being shy to express your emotion, we that's why we about to get into the houses, so you can already know how you gonna hop on the energy and how you need to play it. You know what I'm saying? But be on social media, cry my eyes out. Yeah, man, I know how that can get. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't meant for people to hear what you need to say, So, and sometimes you can just connect with other people better just because, you know what I'm saying, you got that outlet. Shit, I think you got some Aquarius placement, so you already like to do communication different, right? I think you Aquarius ascendant, you told me. But yeah, I think you already like to do communication unique and original. And if he ain't talking about that, then for the most part, you probably don't, you know what I'm saying? You probably feel like you want to outcast yourself, but try not to outcast yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want to outcast yourself too. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta. Okay, so you Aqua Moon and Saturn. Yeah, so you already feel like, you know what I'm saying? You already feel like the world should be unique. And if he ain't really talking about the if he ain't in a state of being of where his, he talked about some individuality or some individual shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Then you ain't really, you know what I'm saying? You don't feel him. If he ain't trying to change and be unique, you don't feel it. I feel like I'm doing too much. Man, it's just who you are. See, that's why you gotta love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's just at the end of the day, it's gonna be who you're gonna love who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's who you are. It's like, you don't wanna feel like you doing too much, but you do wanna take accountability too. So yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. All right. And y'all already know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? This is sponsored by Cito. Make sure y'all book on clearsightconsulting.net with me for a class, you know what I'm saying, for the 5-star element experience, which I'm doing my first one today, you know what I'm saying, but y'all can catch me there every week, you know what I'm saying. Hop in, and she said thanks for the advice, Cito. Oh yeah, no problem. But yeah, y'all can hop in and motherfucking get on get a clear sight consultant reading from me, you know what I'm saying. We gonna connect, you know what I'm saying. We gonna make this simple. We gonna do a reading for you. We gonna connect about astrology. We gonna do magic, you know what I'm saying, and then we gonna do some shit out in the world all at the same time. We gonna do all that at the same time, and you the spirit doing that. So that's why it's the 5-star element experience. Okay, we doing all of that at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And then if you react, Saturn is an Aquarius, so you know what I'm saying. We doing reality on the internet right now. That's what a real, you know what I'm saying. Well, it's not really necessarily just the internet, but it's in the public. You know what I'm saying, the public arena. So it plays out into areas of life like the internet when it comes to technology and shit. But yeah, so make sure y'all eventually, you know what I'm saying, when y'all hop in this experience, if y'all serious about manifesting and shit like that as a unit, and adding units to manifestation for individuals like yourself, myself, and others and shit like that. And that way we gon', you know what I'm saying, we gonna keep doing this shit out in the world, and it's gonna get real tight, you know what I'm saying, real tight, because all that motherfucking energy manifesting over and over again. If it's up, then it's stuck. All right. If it's up, then it's stuck. Shout out Holy 360. Shout out Helly Sally. I like that name. If it's up, then it's stuck. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hop on board with that. So that's just a little promo hour. You know what I'm saying. Promo break. That was a little commercial, you know what I'm saying, in the timeout. You feel me? This a little commercial in the timeout, okay? You know what I'm saying? This shit real. I'm a spirit coach for real. There's no doubt about that, all right? But, we about to get back to this, you know what I'm saying, this huddle, and we're going to talk about houses, Venus, and we're going to talk about houses, so whatever house you got Venus transiting through, aka whatever house you got Gemini in, this will be the area of life where love's gonna be in the air, and it's up to you for you to communicate that, make it make sense and shit, so you can feel lighter, in a lighter mind state about, you know what I'm saying, what you want, or else it'll just be a thought. Okay. All right. So yeah. All right, let's do it. So when we talking about Venus transit in your first house, okay, you got Jeopardy. You got Gemini in the first house. So this is opportunities for others to value your personal vision. So you have the opportunities where your personal visions or feelings can make sense right now with others, okay? That's if you got motherfucking Gemini in the first house. Opportunity for others to value your personal vision, okay? All right, we bike. Second house, this is overthinking your values. So you could be overthinking your values, aka you can start to add more thoughts on what your love should be like. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, if it's broke, don't fix it energy, or this is others valuing your values, okay? So someone might come and communicate why they want to be in a relationship with you or something, or they like how you do your stability, and they like, man, it ain't nobody that do me like you. You know what I'm saying? That's how it could play out. Third house, this is talking your friend's ear off or walking it like you talk it, okay? So you got the juice, you know what I'm saying? Gemini, like it's in the third house, you know what I'm saying? So you got the juice, so you can be talking to your friends all to the point where you know what I'm saying, you just big mouth and shit like that. You just got a whole bunch of ideas, but you never really do nothing with them, but you always got the best ideas or whatever. Or this is walking it like you talk it and shit like that. All right. Fourth house, this is valuing communication you care about. Okay, so you want to get your, so right now you'll be valuing communication you care about. You want to get your emotions across now, or your family gonna come and communicate everything they think you should value. All right, so that's if you got motherfucking, or you gonna be starting to feel an energy. You gonna start to feel an energy like, you know what I'm saying? One mouth, you know what I'm saying? It's like they gonna be snobby, or it's like a snobby energy where they gonna, you know what I'm saying? It could be like your family feel like they up their own ass or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how it can play out and shit like that. They might not say it physically, but they thoughts might be in the air. And when thoughts are in the air, you still gonna catch those frequency vibrations, because we all creating this and doing this shit in general. You know what I'm saying? And so it don't matter if you say it or not. You know what I'm saying? That thought can still affect. That's why we telepathic. That's why, like Magzan said, you know, we telepathic. We can tell what's on our mind. But sometimes you do gotta be, you know what I'm saying, when the transit is in what is transiting, you gotta use those energies. All right. Then we got fifth house. So this is opportunity for others to value what you give. What you express. I say what you give. So this is opportunity for others to value what your expressions. Sixth house. This is valuing new thoughts about work or feeling trapped. Okay. So you can be valuing new thoughts about work. You could be starting to feel lighter thoughts about work, or those lighter thoughts can make you feel trapped. Seventh house. This is switching up the way you relate. So you might hold on. This is switching up the way you relate. So you might actually value others' relationships of relating and be inspired to kind of switch up yours. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just switch up and on the negative end and shit like that. Or somebody might switch up on you. Eighth house. This is valuing educational level or thinking you know everything. Okay, so if you got a transit in your eighth house, that's the energy you in. You might be the motherfucker that might be thinking you know everything. Did I do eighth house? No, I didn't. I didn't do eighth house. So let me go back to eighth house. So this is valuing what's deep or secret or in your head about what's deep. Okay. So you might be making what's deep. You might be adding too many thoughts about that. You know what I'm saying? You might feel somebody else, you got a switched up mentality, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes and shit like that. Or you could value what's deep and whatever and try to relate that and make sense out of that to let someone, you know what I'm saying, feel you and feel where you coming from and shit like that. And where it can kind of create, you know, start adding some balancing energy so you can get out of heavy waters. Ninth house, this is valuing educational level and knowledge or thinking you know everything. So you might want to add others to your experience by communicating them. If you got Gemini in ninth house, you'll be valuing your educational level and knowledge or thinking you know too damn much. All right. 10th house, this is worrying about your status or loving to build with others. So you could be worried about your status, you know what I'm saying? You could be communicating your status, or this is and worrying about it, or just adding thoughts and that create like a misunderstanding with you and your status, or this is loving to build with others. Shout out to Carlo Rossi Sippin for joining the Esoteric Huddle. 11th house, this is valuing communication with associates or associating your values more. So you might value, you know what I'm saying, you might value communicating more with your associates, you know what I'm saying? So associations, associates is just like associating yourself, but that don't necessarily mean you like these people or you like talking to these people. You might just like associating yourself, you know what I'm saying? So you can seem like relatable on a broad way. Okay, or this is associating your values more if you got this in 11th house. In 12th house, this is learning to connect dreams with others or feeling unsure about your dream love. Okay, so you can be learning to connect your dreams with others, or you can be feeling unsure about your motherfucking dream love. All right, and that is the Esoteric Huddle. And so I hope you all just having a great Friday. Have a great Friday, you know what I'm saying? And we'll catch back up. You know what I'm saying? We got Jupiter in motherfucking Pisces. You know what I'm saying? So Jupiter is home. We're gonna talk about that some more, you know what I'm saying? And shit. And that's how we do. And I love each and every one, y'all, you know. And shout out Frederick Boone. And yeah, get y'all motherfucking ass in the game.